Hello, friends. How are you? It's another day here inside of Vintage Press Studio. Happy Friday, everybody. So, you guys know that I'm here every Friday with you guys, sometimes live, sometimes pre recorded. Today is pre recorded. So, anyways, but you may find me in the comments depending on where I'm at today. I'm actually getting ready to teach a class tonight. So we are pre recording this earlier on the Friday. But I have a fun little project for you guys today. So I'm starting to work on my summer journal. And I recently took a trip to Vegas. And whenever I take a trip, I guess I should have grabbed it here. Hang on, let me show you. Whenever I take a trip, I always have this bag of stuff, right? You have the stuff from your trips. And inside my stuff is I just collect, like the flyers. This is like amazing stuff for journals, you guys. So I've got like the flyers and I've got like the tags. Ooh, I got the tag from the airplane. I had my little Pandora because I always buy like a little charm for that's usually what I buy when I travel. So I have the Pandora stuff there. And I've got like this is actually kind of funny. I have the car rental that I never got right there. Anyway, so I have all this stuff I've got a ticket in here from when I went to see Michael Jackson, the Circus Soleil show, and my other rent-a-car, the one I actually got. And I have a sticker from, I went to, I think it's called Omega Mart. And so I got a sticker because I did like this little treasure hunt thing. Anyway, so I have all this stuff. And I want to start putting together my summer journal. And I've got some more travels coming up and I've got some more things coming up. And so I'm going to start working on my summer journal with all of you. And on occasion, we'll do what we call journal elements. And I know typically I do like cutesy wootsy fun paper crafting projects, but you guys, I also love putting together my journals with all of my little memory stuff in it. And that's something that I kind of do just like me, myself, and I. It's kind of private to me. But I want to start creating something with all of you. So we're going to get started on that today. And we're going to, and it's very easy. You guys can go to the dollar and quarter store. I think it's going to be the dollar and a half store before we know we're to the $1.75 store. But there's some things that you guys can get there to start your journals. You don't need anything fancy with them. I do have a printable for today. We're going to be doing something called a belly band. Now, I come from the dog world, and a belly band was something you put on a boy dog so he doesn't pee on the house. No joke. But apparently, in the junk journaling world, that belly band is like something that goes over the belly of the signature pages or like the cover, and it can store little pockets. Well, I need pockets for my little mementos that I keep along the way. And so I designed something for us to be using today. But like here's like one of my spring journals. Like this is a spring one. This is just paper that I put on the outside, little hidden paper clips. We're probably gonna do another little hidden paper clip project soon with that. But here's my big journal that I'm working on. These gorgeous papers from Recycled Papers. If you guys saw my video that I did a couple months ago with my 5 and above store finds, this is my journal that I got there that I'm going to start working with. And I just put, this is just Recycled Papers. The link will be down below. But this here is just the papers. Her tissue papers are made decoupage papers, and got my little bees on the back of it. So we're going to be putting together my summer journal. But I'm going to show you guys today how to put together like a smaller one. And today's project are bands. You see those? Are those not the damnedest thing ever? And so it basically holds a signature. They're on double-sided. So we're going to make one of these today. And I'm going to show you guys how to start your own little junky journal today. So let me get down below is the printable for today for the belly band. And let me get the camera in position. I'm going to pop up an image while I move this camera into position. So give me just 1 second here. Don't go anywhere with me. Here we go. Hang on. Let me do my camera so I can get you guys in the right position and you don't see like my crazy workshop and all of my silliness behind the scenes. And there we go. Yay. Awesome. So that's good there. Let me take the image off and here we go. All right. So some of the things that we're going to need for this project today. This printable, obviously the printable. We're gonna be using some fabric today, and I even got these like 4th of July because right now I'm gonna kind of do like a this section of my journal is gonna be patriotic. I have these journals here, and I wish I could tell you where I got these. I have no idea. Most likely I got them at the Five and Above store, but to be honest with you, I just don't really remember where I got these. It could have been, I don't know where they came from. I really don't know where they came from. Because even the thing doesn't tell me where they came from. I've had them for a while because I do love these little journals. So we're gonna pull one of these journals out. And these are they're actually called sketchbooks. And I prefer to use sketchbooks rather than anything else because the pages are blank inside and the pages are actually a little bit thicker. And it's great for putting like the little tags on them and the mementos and drawing your little things out on that. So we're going to be working with this sketchbook today. With school getting ready, when I say school getting ready to start, school start in about, depending on what part of the country you're in about 6 to 8 weeks. And the composition books, those work really well. So anyways, it's a junky journal. It's not meant to be like perfect. So we have a piece of fabric from the $1.25 store. We have some little like decorations, like 4th of July, cutesy wootsy stuff. I don't know what we're going to do with that yet, but we'll figure something out. And then of course today's printable. And I have some Velcro dots. There's an Amazon link down below that I have my supplies in, or take a trip to the dollar store today and you guys can get the things that you need. If you're wondering how you can support me, you guys are so amazing at supporting me. Obviously, clicking on my Amazon links below for Amazon affiliates, I do get a little bit. I get like 2 cents when you make an order at Amazon. 2 cents, y'all. But still, every little penny counts and helps and pays for paper so I can keep creating with y'all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And when you make a comment, y'all, that's life for me. I love my comments here on YouTube. And as you guys know, I respond to every single one of them. So, every single one of them personally. All right. So, being that our journal is here, it's so boring, right? So, you could actually take some tissue paper to it. Let me take a look at these here real quick. In my mind, I was going to put the checkered prints on it, but I'm actually kind of curious. Let's see what we have. We're just create with me today. Let's see what we got here. I'm wondering, ooh, you know what? That would be cute too, like putting those. Oh God, that would be so cute on the journal. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. All right, I got it. So we're gonna give this like a little bit of a fabric cover. I don't like that I see the red through it. I'm super OCD, you guys. So let's do a blue one because I can see the red through it. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, so we're gonna cover our journal here, and basically all you need is some glue. Is really all you need, and a brush, or let's see here, just like a little like glue brush to brush it. And we're going to use, sometimes this quick glue is really super thick for fabric. Even sometimes for decoupage papers. You also have a fabric fusion. I've got a little fabric fusion pen here, and I may actually use what's in here because it's going to get dried up if it hasn't already. Let me see if this is already. Most people would just cut this out of their YouTube video, but this is like real life here for us. Yep. Oh, yeah. I'm going to use this because this is borderline getting ready to look. It's already gobby, but we don't want to waste anything. All right. Put some glue on that. If your journal cover is of paper, less glue is better. And then I'm gonna kind of just like use the edge of the gingham there. Let's see here. My OCDism. Let's get that like lined up. That looks pretty good. This is the nice thing about using fabric versus using paper is that the fabric is definitely like more forgiving. Okay. Ready? Use this one here. All right. Then we can wrap it around, and we're going to do the other, and then we'll like trim it up. Let me get my bottle of snot here. Pretty much like any glue. You can even use a glue stick for this if you wanted to. Definitely get the edges. Make sure your edges, are good. The binding is good. This is like the no-sew method. A lot of people in junk journaling will actually like sew their journals, which is like really cool, but that would require me to like dust off my sewing machine, and I'm just not really in the mood for that. I think eventually we'll do some sewing projects. And my first creative love is sewing. That is my first. I used to have a dog couture company called Fashionable Fur Babies. And I sold that company in 2009. And I had a 10-year, kind of a funny story, actually. I had a 10-year non-compete. So for 10 years, I couldn't produce or start another dog couture business. Well, in my mind, I'm like, I'm never starting another dog couture business. Like, why would I do that? This glue dried faster than I could actually get it on. So I'm just going to put a little glue stick on it. And just a couple of years ago, I was like, man, I wonder what happened to that company. And yes, over time, just kind of, and I looked it up, and this is really bad, but they went under, and I'm not surprised, but they went under and let the domain go. So I actually own the domain again for it. I don't really have any desire. You know, the scissors that say fabric only that won't cut fabric because I've used them on paper. All right. So someday we'll do some sewing projects around here. I need more space, but I don't really want more space. You know, it's kind of like one of those, it's like a catch-22. I need more space, but I don't want more space. Because when you have more space, you just have more things, and you have more things you don't need. Now, I would suggest, like, if you are doing like a fabric, I'm going to get my cutting mat out here. And I kind of feel like I'm going to use my cutting mat and rotary tool. And I do like fabric that frays on the edges, so that would be good. Here we go. Okay, better. A lot of times I'll make my own fabric. I have a sublimation machine, and so I do like designing and making my fabric. You guys have seen me do some of that here. But I saw this red and white, or this blue and white checker at the dollar quarter store, and I was like, ooh, I likey. I got a beehive one too. That was fun. All right, so hang with me, you guys. We're getting to the good part. Most people just like take this video right now and fast forward this part of it. But I like when you guys hang with me here. Okay. Yay! Cool beans. All right. Yay, yay, yay. Looking good. All right, awesome. So I've got my cover here and my dogs hear me. They're like, why is the door not open? I closed the door today. Okay, so in your belly band, you're actually going to have 3 pieces like this. And the reason I gave 3 is because if you have a really long book, you're going to need like more space. So basically, you're going to take these and you can put them on inside the cover. You can put them on the back cover. You can put them on, you can put, I don't really care where you put them. So I'm going to go fold this in like this. And that one in like that. And we're going to need some trim. We're going to need some trimming, right? And then take this here and fold it. And you can even use like the other side too. So if you want like this side, maybe like there. And then here, the tab is right here. So you can just do that. See that? Like that. The tab. And I'm going to use some double-sided tape for that. Okay. And then up here, I kind of want to pull it taut. And then what I'm going to do is use some double-sided tape over here. This tape is so affordable. I know most double-sided tapes are not. You can get it on Amazon. It's down in my Amazon shop. And you're just going to kind of pull it tight. Like that. And then we're going to trim it up. Okay, cool. Now, these are like envelopes here. They're double-sided. So you guys, this file is meant to print double-sided. If you can't print double-sided, it's not that big of a deal. You can glue your papers together, like, you know, one, you can like glue them together. It's just gonna be a little bit thicker. I would recommend if you're gluing paper together that you just use a lightweight cardstock. I typically use 192 GSM, which comes out to about 110, 65 cover, 110 weighted. It's in my Amazon store. So it's in my Amazon shop, you guys, down below what paper I use. But if you've got to do it double-sided, I would use a lighter paper. So you can see how it's like reversible. You can see, like, it depends on like what you guys want to do with it. All right. And let me see. I think I'm going to do like this. I think I'm going to do mine like this. Okay. So once you figure out how you're going to fold it, and you can fold it like this. Let's see. Let's get this folded down here. You know what? I think I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind. All right. I'm going to do like this. And let me fold this piece down here. That there. Just kind of score it a little bit. And perfect. So then it goes like that. And what this does is it allows you to have a pocket to put all of those things from when you travel, from when you went on that trip. You can put your like little things. You can make little tags if you want to. We're going to be working through these off and on through the summer. You put like your little tags in it, your little mementos, your little keepsakes, your room keys, any like little like card thing you get. Like, look here, look, golden nugget, 5 cents. Oh my goodness, it fits perfectly in there. So we can put like the little golden nugget in there. So see, that's how you kind of use them, and then you get to keep them all together in like one spot. So we purposely gambled. I'm not a gambler at all. But we purposely gambled in Vegas so that I could get funny little tickets for payouts. All right, so on this, we're just going to do a little bit of glue. And of course, my zip jar needs to be unzipped here. Let me try this here. Ooh, yeah, I got all kinds of clumpy in there. Here's a tip for you guys. You know those things that you use to clean your tumblers? They work really well for cleaning your glue. There's all kinds of tips here today. And now your glue is undone. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but we're in Tampa, Florida, and ooh, the thunder rolls. It is thundering and lightning out. Now, it is your choice if you want to put glue like on these edges. I'm just going to do a teeny tiny bit. But that's your choice. You actually don't have to if you don't want to. That. Let's go ahead and put my little ties in. I'm just going to kind of put that book on top there. Let's work on the next one. I'm going to do it like this. There's in the kit, they're in the today's printable. There are 2 big ones and 2 small ones. Alrighty. Just trying to like score up these edges. And then like that. Yay! Look at that. That's so cute. Alrighty. And then you can take these here and watch. This one here that's done. Let me show you. Get your double-sided Velcro. Put it here. And then that way your envelopes are removable. And then I would do this. I would do another one of these. Cut it in half. Like that. Okay, like that. Now I didn't glue this one yet, but for time's sake, you guys don't want to watch me all day do this. And I think I'm going to put this one down here. And then we can even move this like belly band over a little bit. This band, we can kind of move it so that you can not have any problems closing this here. Now you definitely want to glue these, but like I said, for time's sake, there. There and there and there. You can get these Velcro dots at the $1.25 store. You can get them there. Right. I love, by the way, you guys have been so amazing at sending me pictures. I feel like I need to like hire somebody just to handle like social media. I'm actually, even though I'm a business coach and creative and all that jazzy stuff, I really don't like being on social media. I really need to hire someone to do my social media for me because I just like making videos. I just want to make content. I just like all the stuff you have to do on social media, which I know because I teach it. I don't know. I just want to create pretty things. Although I've expect my members for years to maintain their social media, and here I am like, oh, I need to hire somebody to do that. This one here is so cute. There's like little paw prints. There you go. There's a journal band. Is that cutest damn thing ever? I just love that. And so then I can start my 4th of July pages. I'm actually going to work on a travel one to get all of my Vegas stuff in, but I've got some stuff coming up for 4th of July. And so I definitely want to have a place to keep all of my stuff in one place. And then probably going to do some more of them throughout my book. And so you guys are going to see me probably over the course of the summer pulling out the book and working on journal elements with it. And hang on so I can get my camera back on here. Give me a second and then move my camera over. There we go. Maybe. Hi, there we are. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry that I'm not live here with you. I really do enjoy being live with y'all, but I hope you guys have fun with this project, getting ready for the 4th of July season. Summer's rolling. Summer's this weekend, actually. There at the time of this recording, it's Friday, June the 20th of 2020. About to lose my internet as well because that's how amazing it is here with our weather. I hope you guys have an amazing, fabulous weekend. I will see you guys back here next week. Bye, everybody.